What's up guys, Reaper Chess here. This is going to be recorded after the fact that I've made a small little winged recording myself, but I just want to go ahead and say this because I think a lot of people are just overdoing it on this. People are so upset on PC about lock-on users and they want to not have lock-on, and that's fine except for their argument statement their statement is that it's too OP. You can just dagger spam with lock-on. That is not true. To a degree. You could still lock on spam somebody with daggers and have a good chance of killing them if they don't know what they are doing. If they know what they're doing, you're going to die 9 times out of 10 against it. Throwing axes counter it. The sword counter it. Shit, the axe with the light attack coming first when they lunge in counters it. There's many ways to counter this dagger spam, and I'm going to go over some in this video. Keep in mind, I just got up. I was drinking the other night. I had a kind of a slight hangover doing this video, but I want you to really pay attention to what I'm doing and understand why lock-on is a necessary mechanic for some players. It is a play style. It is not just, oh, he's a auto-lock noob. It's more of a he who auto-locks can counter people who auto-lock. Or lock-on. Lock-on, it's the same thing, you know. They have all these words for it. The only community I've ever seen complain as much about lock-on has been PC. And I've played a few Xbox servers, and I've played a ton of PS4 servers, and I've played in tournaments, and I've never in my life heard people complain so much as PC players do about lock-on. It's almost like they can't beat it or something, but we'll go over some counters today. Don't worry, guys. Now, keep in mind the clips you're about to see, I didn't try hard until the very end of the clips. Like the very end where I tell him I'm going to try to counter him with it. But the other ones are more for educational, so I'm going a lot slower and trying to use mainly 1 to 2 weapons so the average player can get an idea of what you need to do to stop dagger spam. And also, one last thing before we start this off. If you're complaining about dagger spam, or well, more about lock-on and dagger spam, also keep in mind you can axe lunge with lock-on. You could spam without lock-on the same way with it. It doesn't make a difference. So let's keep that in mind, and also let's push for the nerf of daggers having poison on the light attack. That's what we need to do. If you really want to make the daggers more balanced, bring it back to when they were balanced, when you had to actually land your heavy attack with a dagger to bleed. Because that's what makes them so powerful right now in the meta. But enough of my rambling. This was a winged recording itself too, but enjoy the video, guys. I gotta get to work. Peace out. It's almost like if I just, you know, lock onto you, I can counter the lock on pretty well. See, I can snap to you just like that, unlike fucking... You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they complain too much. That's not even talking about the other counter. This is how I normally counter them. Are you ready? So go ahead.
What?
Lock on, spam me.
Okay.
Go ahead and heal up. That's not even talking about the other fucking counter. There's many ways to counter this fucking shit.
Yeah. I think the easiest way probably is with the spear wedge for the 4th attack, but if you can get the other ways down, you're good.
Best thing about it though is it's literally just a poke too. You just gotta poke them one time, walk the other way, poke them again. Poke them,
Yeah,
poke them as many times as they'll let you. Sprint away, come back, poke them again, sprint away. Let your stam come back up and then pressure them as well. And then they're gonna keep doing that, and you're gonna fucking catch them here, and then.
Fuck.
I think people just fail to realize how to counter daggers in general. That's the problem. Counter daggers is to literally sprint shadow step and wait for the pauses, because some people they like to pause. They don't like to do the 4th attack, right? They like to do like 1-2, 1-2, or 1-2-3 stop, one
Like,
two stop. You know what I mean? It's all about finding that moment when the pause, especially even if they're like just full combo out, like try to do that shit to me. It's just finding the pause in the actual animation. It's
then there's
literally, it's just the pause. Yeah, once you find the pause, you can punish them for it. Not to mention, I can also fucking pull out daggers. That's another problem they don't understand. So here's another way to counter daggers. So if we're fighting, right? Hold on, let me just, for ease sake. So go ahead and fight me. We're fighting. Go ahead and lock on, spam me. So we're fighting, we're fighting, we're fighting. I go boom.
if he ever tries the dagger spam me, I'll hit him with the cripple spear and then pull out my daggers.
I've been thinking about using the cripple spear a lot, actually. Because the way the daggers are, you can just run away. That's the thing. It's not even just running away either. Like there's many ways to counter it.
Oh, there we go for him. Oh, I thought you could go that way.
Just circling somebody. That's just how it works. Really, the best counter though, the best counter to it's just the spear. The spear will win 9 times out of 10 if they're a good player. Even if they're close, like if you pull out daggers and we're in close range, you just lock on spam me. You could literally just circle the person until their fucking 4th hit. Best thing about though is you literally get enough distance, you can just pop. You ready?
Yep.
Must be using daggers, boy.
A sword really fucking...
Well, I guess I'm already winning slightly. I feel like what they're talking about is just the mass amount of people that use it, like fucking like in a group.
Yeah. I mean, group PvP, it could for sure suck, and also, like, let's say you run out of spam, find somebody else, and then someone rolls up on you with daggers. Like, Hulk did that to me, and it sucks, because there's, like, nothing you could do if you're out of stam, and he's right up on you. Oh, like right there.
And that's a clip, boys. Thanks, Spectre, for allowing me to cheese you because the daggers. I know it's not. It's not fun. I know. Because I know you're a lot better with the spear and shit. But I do appreciate the testing.
Yep. You're welcome, bro.
But I just wanted to get a video out, especially since me and you are a little bit higher level tier fighters than most people. So that's how you counter lock on. Right there. That's it. Just fucking be better.
Be better. Yep.
And not even the best way that I've seen the fight at daggers is to let them stam out. Not just stam out, but let them be overconfident with their lunges and just slowly circle them in a way. Sprint step, shadow step, you know the deal. You know, just shadow step, Let them continue their combo. The minute there's a pause in their combo, take advantage of it, and then they're going to try to dodge towards you to get that advantage. And if you pull out like something like the sword and do a heavy attack, you're going to out damage them. And if you pop a set pot in your combo when you're trading with them, you're going to win because your direct damage is going to be
Another thing I gotta say is I have the balance fitting up on my daggers, so it doesn't use a lot of stamina. So that's the proof that, yeah, I'm getting a tiny bit less damage and armor pen off my daggers, but it's harder for me to waste my stamina, and he still just waited like that.
you can counter the lock on pretty well.
We'll both be poisoning each other, and they'll get me the 10, and I'll quickly
Can you
pop
do
a
that
set
too?
pot.
Come here, let me see if I can lock on to you. Alright, so look, I'm clicking. You hear me clicking, I can't lock onto you.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So no lock on. Are you ready, Spectre?
Yeah. So,
Wow.
just without shadow stepping, by the way.
I know.
No, I'm saying. Fuck. That.
It's fucking stupid, isn't it? There's no lock on! I disabled it, I have video, I took the fucking thing off! Just irritating that I have to show this. It really is. He's like, show me that daggers will be meta after no target lock. Motherfucker thinks it's so hard to fucking aim with daggers. He thinks it's so hard. I'm on controller using a fucking stick, homie, and I'm able to do it. So come back.
So I'm not allowed to auto. I guess this would be how the average person plays against daggers. I don't fucking know.
Try not to worry about it too much. No auto lock. No auto lock, clan. It's just like no lock on makes it so much harder to counter, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, so much fucking harder.
Good fights, dude.
Nope.
So, in conclusion, an answer and questions that need to be asked, and the answers are: is it easier to spam with lock-on? Of course. But it is also way easier to counter lock-on spammers with lock-on, rather than not having it at all. So, the argument's still valid, and the person who was trying to say in Discord that lock-on, if there was no lock-on, daggers can't do this or daggers can't do that, well, here's your proof that a spear player that is above average spear player just gets annihilated with free aim and daggers. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Spectre did do a couple tests with me, test runs with
Dagger
the,
meta.
no shadow step
Dagger
allowed, then the
meta.
shadow step allowed.
No lock on.
So that way we was able to judge what an
No
average player versus an
lock-on,
advanced
Spectre.
knowledge player would do. But even with the shadow step, if you can't get the lock-on flick, you're going to lose the trade to the daggers. So shadow stepping is the hard counter to daggers, but you won't be able to use it without lock-on. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hopefully people will stop getting over this whole, you use lock-on. Nah. Well, I'm sorry, but I aim with a stick and you aim with a whole fucking forearm and hand. I'm sorry that I'm going to try to use what the server gives us to actually play and be the best that I can be. But, to answer your question, even without lock-on, daggers are still fucking ridiculous. Again, we don't need to fucking nerf lock-on. What we need to do is we need to nerf the fucking daggers and how they are able to status affect you on the light attacks. But, peace, y'all. It's fucking stupid, isn't it? Free aim with it?
Yeah, like, it's barely worse than lock-on. And it might not even be worse. Doing like the best way I know how to counter claws without daggers.
Thanks for letting me showcase this, because I just needed to show it to the community, dude.
They're out here like, oh, lock on. It's not even that bad.
Lock-on doesn't make the fucking power of the fucking thing, dude, at all.
Like, what's it called? There's a reason the devs haven't nerfed lock-on, but they nerfed animation cancel and AKA what you guys do.
Yeah. Exactly.